Well, will you look at her? She's the new model in the garment department. She's really lovely.
You know what, Mark, you're right. We really ought to do something for her. She's so pretty and young and vulnerable. Some fast-talking salesman might try to take advantage of her. We ought to teach her what's right and what's wrong.
I agree, Chuck. You teach her what's right.
My feet are killing me.
Well, why? What seems to be the trouble?
I don't know. Ever since I woke up this morning and put my shoes on, my feet really do hurt me.
Well, no wonder. You have your shoes on the wrong feet.
But these are the only feet I have.
What's brown and black and looks good on a lawyer?
Why?
A Doberman.
My girlfriend's got this weight problem. Real skinny legs and a really large chest. So to redistribute her weight, we started her on this exercise program. It worked great. The only problem is, now she has to wear a bra on her knees.
What happened to the man who didn't pay his exorcist?
What?
He got repossessed.
Behind every successful man is a proud wife and a very surprised mother-in-law.
I was a test tube baby. My mother wanted me to have a womb with a view.
Jack and Jill went up the hill. They each had $1.25. When Jack came down, he said, "How nifty." When Joe came down, she had $2.50.
Did you hear the one about the Martian who came upon this beautiful statuesque woman and said, "Take me to your ladder, lady, and I'll see your leader later"?
Jenny, I've just joined the most wonderful automobile club. In case of emergency, you just call them up, and right away they send out the most gorgeous, courteous serviceman.
But Carol, you haven't even got a car.
Well, I know that, but until they find out, I'm sure getting some great service.
Doc, what is your opinion?
I think you need an operation.
Oh, Doc, that sounds serious. Maybe I should get a second opinion.
Do you want a second opinion?
Oh, yes, Doc.
All right, then, you have bad breath, too.
I've got to be there in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pull out the stopper, let's have a whopper, but get me to the church on time. I've got to be there in the morning, spruced up and ready for my prime. Girls, come and kiss me, show how you miss me, but get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, roll up the roar. If I am whistling, whoop me out the door. For I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Break up a rumpus, but don't lose your compass. And get me to the church, get me to the church. For Pete's sakes, get me to the church on time. Get married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pull out the stopper, let's have a whopper. Get me to the church on time. Got to be there in the morning. With the stopper, when they get me from. Girls, come kiss me, show how you miss me. Get me to the church on time.
Mr. Mitchell, I'm so glad you're here. I want to talk to you about all of the colors I've chosen for the different rooms in my home.
I'm all ears, ma'am.
First of all, the master bedroom. The colors should be soft and cool and very restful. Now, it should be sort of powdery, like a Wedgwood, but not like a robin's egg. However, it should have some vibrance of peacock with a touch of azure, a cross between cerulean and aquamarine. No, wait. I've got it. Think Frank Sinatra's eyes. I did it my way.
Very good, ma'am.
Now, the kitchen. The kitchen should be bright and sunny. Not quite canary, but not quite lemon either. Think daffodil. No. Jonquil. No. Black-eyed Susan. No. I've got it. I've got it. Think egg yolk. That's it. Egg yolk. Smear all over the walls. Well, not quite that, but you know what I mean.
I got you, ma'am.
Now, the living room. The living room is really difficult. You see, I don't want ivory. It could be maybe ecru, or I take antique. No, wait. This is it. I've got it. Think Kareem of wheat. That's it. Kareem of wheat.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I know you've got a difficult task ahead of you, Mr. Mitchell, but you have a fine reputation as a painter. I have faith in you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, I'll let you and your assistant get on to your work. Bye now.
Don't you worry about a thing, ma'am. Did you hear that, Joe? She wants blue, yellow, and white.
What do I really hear? And what is in the ear of my mind? Which sounds are true and clear, and which will never be defined? The sweetest sounds I'll ever hear are still inside my head. The kindest words I'll ever know are waiting to be said. The most entrancing sight of all is yet for me to see, and the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me, is waiting somewhere for me. The sweetest sounds I'll ever hear are still inside my head. The kindest words I'll ever know are waiting to be said. The most entrancing sight of all is yet for me